Good Thursday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. Low pressure sits across eastern Siberia at 982 millibars. Another wave of low pressure just west of Bristol Bay and east of the Pribilofs, keeping things a little bit on the cool side there today. Just a few hours ago, St. George was sitting at 24 with St. Paul at 30 degrees as the wind shift around the temperature will continue to fluctuate. High pressure sitting just west of Yakutat is riding around 1,023 millibars. That's locking in low clouds, and that issue stretches all the way down through southeast. Many areas there experiencing dense fog this afternoon. Areas of dense fog around Fairbanks there, several regions under an advisory. And for the west coast, it looks like freezing rain advisories will be the issue as we head in through the afternoon, tonight and tomorrow at least, with most areas experiencing light amounts of frozen precipitation possible on top of a little bit of ice, maybe a tenth of an inch or less. Tonight's forecast shows the frontal boundary working out of the western Bering and into the east. It will gradually approach the Pribilofs and the St. Matthew Island waters later tonight. Most areas still looking at a southerly breeze there. A little bit further north, though, and toward the Bering Strait, including St. Lawrence Island, the Norton Sound region, as well as the Seward Peninsula and interior areas. We'll be looking at some light freezing rain, mostly across the western coast and into the lower, maybe the middle Yukon. High pressure still in charge of the interior, and that means most areas across the Tanana Valley, points east, we'll be looking at mainly dry conditions, a relatively clear sky, except in some of the valleys where fog is likely once again. Some of that could be dense fog, as you've noted today. The front will cross over St. Matthew and the Pribilofs into the eastern Aleutians by Friday afternoon, and that will keep the main activity for frozen precipitation and even some light snow across the northwestern Brooks slopes and the Chukchi seacoast relatively light. But again, the main focus will be across the west, with high pressure sitting across the Gulf and right over the middle and upper Yukon Valley. Most areas will be pretty dry, and by the afternoon you may see a little bit of the sunshine. Fog will continue to be an issue across southeast with rainfall just offshore of Sitka and Haida Gwaii. Out to the west, though, a new front works into the western Bering Sea as the previous front falls apart across the west coast. Look for this to bring in storm force winds across the west and west central parts of the Aleutians. Storm force winds there will continue Friday night and into Saturday. The frontal boundary will swing through Adak and Atka as we head into the rest of the weekend with stronger winds slowly moving through the eastern Aleutians. With Alaska's statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder. Find us online anytime at weather.com.